Hi, Sheila here. Some of you may recognize my face from behind the circulation desk at the Oliver Wolcott Library. When I'm not seated there, I'm often teaching people how to meditate in the insight or mindfulness traditions. I began meditating in my early 20s, which is more than a few years ago. I completed Kripalu Yoga Teacher training in 2000. And I began meditating in this tradition about 8 years ago or so, and teaching it around 4 years ago. Last year, I began a teacher certification program, so I'm about halfway through a 2-year program with Jack Hornfield and Tara Brock through the Greater Good Science Center. And fortunately for us, it's always been virtual, so we can continue with that. And I meet with a small group led by a very experienced mentor, and we meet several times a month and support each other in all of these techniques. So today, I thought I would share something called breathing buddies. This is not something that I've made up, but something that I've taught to children and adults through the years. And it's based on the principle that regulating and smoothing the breath relaxes our nervous system. There's so much information coming at us today. It lands in our heads, it marinates, it shows up all day long, and it really can manifest as stress in our bodies. And this can be true for our children as well, whether they hear the news themselves or they just take in things from their environment. Their schedules have changed drastically, their contact with their friends. So this can be a great way to calm the nervous system and get a sense of relaxation. And this is how it goes. So your breathing buddy for your children will be a stuffed animal. In this case, for me, it's a doll. It's a little large, but it's all that I had available. But it's light, so it won't be uncomfortable when placed on the belly. Adults can use a hand, their own hand, or a small bag of rice or beans. So not your biggest bag from Costco, 25 pounds on your belly, but something like this size. And I was thinking that you could also use a book. If there's a book that your child loves to read that brings them comfort, that could be placed on the belly as well. So you'll lie down comfortably on the floor, maybe with a towel or a mat beneath you if the floor feels cool at this time of year. And then place the breathing buddy on your belly. And perhaps maybe even a small cushion or pillow behind your head so the child can see when the belly rises and falls. So that's what we'll ask them to do, to give the breathing buddy a gentle, smooth, and even ride up and down. And that happens by slowing and evening out the breath. So when they inhale, the breathing buddy will move up. And when they exhale, the breathing buddy will move down towards the floor beneath them. And it's that rhythmic, smooth cycle of breath that cues the nervous system that it's okay to relax. And it gives the mind something to focus on. Our awareness becomes anchored to the sensation of the breath. This is a major principle in insight meditation, is anchoring our awareness to something that skillfully de-stresses us in the present moment. So in and out, up and down. Those are words you can use to encourage your child to be involved in this practice. And of course, they will have a visual of the breathing buddy moving up and down as well, another cue that will help them to relax. So you can do this for 3, 4, 5 minutes, depending on your child's ability and comfort level with lying still. You can do this many times during the day, little breathing breaks throughout the day since we're all home. Extremely helpful at night before we go to sleep. So there are many sites today offering meditation tips, relaxation tips. I just thought it might be helpful to see a familiar face guiding you and to know that if you had questions, I might be able to answer them more immediately. you can contact me through the OWL Library mail at owlibrary.org, and I would have access to those questions. I hope this will help everyone to relax. I hope you will give it a try. Maybe let me know how it works, and again, if you have any questions. So for now, breathe smoothly, breathe evenly and deeply and regularly, and may you be well.